Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you. Good morning.
Welcome back everyone to the Finca.
Back.
It's much cooler today.
It is much cooler today.
Not cold, but Sharon's overdressed today.
Well, I don't know. I feel a little bit nippy. It's very overcast today.
Yes,
so,
but it's a perfect day to carry on with that, rebuilding that wall we started on.
Yes.
We want it to look like this.
Look at our vine, by the way.
Yes, it keeps getting very tall again. It's come on in leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get some fruit off it this year.
It must be 4 years now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
we'll see.
you never know.
We'll see, fingers crossed. So, without further ado, we'll carry on. So this is the wall in question. Over the last week or so we put some big stones back in it. It was very, very crumbly, very, very falling down. Same on the other side, just over there. There was nothing in it, just dirt and stones balanced. So we started to consolidate that by putting some big stones in. We started finish pointing up that bit there. I'm just going to carry on. We did all the tops as well, consolidated all the tops, made all the tops good. So that needs finishing off now. And yeah, we'll just crack on step by step. Right, so I'm going to start over here. Start at the top, work down. So anything you drop you can fix later. Plus it's the most awkward, working off a ladder is not the best thing. I've got a bucket of sand and lime mix, lime mortar. I've got a bucket full of stones. I've got my sprayer. I'm going to wet it all down, well, as I go, stage by bit. And start filling the holes in and putting it back together. Just do a bit at a time because it dries out so quickly. Wetting the stones gives you a good bond, helps the lime to draw into it. I've got my mortar up here, get some stones and yeah, just start filling them in. That's a good start. I'll get my hammer, give me a good tap in. Ideally, as I said before, we want the stones touching the other stones around, makes it stronger. So I'll crack on. Well, okay, so I've got another chunk done here. I've been thinking about how to close this gap up we've got on the wall. And I'm thinking about tiling this roof using the original tiles over the top of this, thinking about it. So I've just laid a few out. I'm most concerned about this double bit here, this overlap, how they're going to lie. So I'm just going to stack a few on and see what it looks like. shouting out. That is actually going to work, but while I was up there I just looked across to this roof and there's massive gaps and holes in it. We had this done, we had some guys in to do this for us, and I don't know why, but they've stretched the tiles as far as they can, and of course they're not giving the full coverage that they should do, so I need to do something with this. I'll show you. And if you can see, but there's a big gap there where the tiles are moved. There's another one over there. Absolutely ridiculous. I said I'd get as many tiles as they wanted to do it properly, and they just used broken ones, half ones. So I'm going to have a quick jump up and sort this out. Another big cracked one over there. It's like when that one there wants pushing up and push them all up, we'll get an extra full tile in here. I don't know why they did that at all. Not happy. It's the same old thing. If you want a job doing, do it yourself. That's my motto. Right. See what I can do with it. Whew. Yeah, I reckon I need about 20 or 30 tiles up here. I mean, what use is that? There we go, sometime later, all the gaps are closed, roof looks like a roof again. Let's keep an eye on it. This is where Catsy sleeps, hangs out by the look of it. So what they've done, rather than do as they were asked, instead of using a full tile, they've put two together like that, two bits. It's just useless. I specifically asked them. Ideally I need to get up there. There's a few more like this yet, but they'll do for now. Replace them all and then just put a blob of foam, that's how you stick them in, excuse me, bit of dust there, is put a blob of foam underneath them to hold them in place to stop them from sliding. Well, that'll do for now. We've got another project ongoing at the minute. It didn't leak before, as long as the bottom ones are the underneath ones are good, the upside down ones, generally it's not so bad. But, yep, it's alright, it doesn't leak, so we're good at the minute. So back over here, well, I've decided what I'm going to do. I might tile this at some point, but I'm actually going to put a row of tiles up this edge so I can easily then point into the wall, a bit like that. So forth. That's the wrong way around. Stupid boy. That's it. Look what that looks like. And I think then I can carry on with the roof from there. I think I'm going to have a look at it and have a think. I've started thinking now. I don't need to put the underneath ones on it because we've got a good roof anyway, just for aesthetics. So I think I'm just going to put them on top like that, which means this side now, just get a row up there. And then put a sticker roll like that. What does that look like? Good or rubbish? Don't know. I'll put them in place and have a look again. It's not easy being me sometimes. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put the ones on the wall side and then I can do the rest at my leisure later if I want to. I'm going to leave them in for now just so I get them in the right place, but I think that will work and it will look alright. It's just how to stick them in place now. Right, so I've settled on this. I'm only going to fix the ones against the wall at the minute. I've just laid these on to see if it'll work with the pitch of the waves on this existing roof, and it's actually going to work perfectly. If I stagger them like that, I think it should look pretty good. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a blob of foam on the underside, on the roof side where it can't be seen, on those on the wall side, on the right over there, just to hold them in place, and then when they're pointed up against the wall, they won't be going anywhere. So yeah, that took a while, but decision made. So what I'm going to do, with these just sat here, they're not moving, they're absolutely solid. So I'm just going to foam this first row in place to lock them in, and we'll do these later. We don't have enough tiles at the minute, but we've got the idea. So all I'm going to do, move these out of the way. I'm leaving these here so I get the spacing right. Just lift them up, put a bit of foam under them. Only to stop them from sliding, stick them back down and carry on. Work my way up. Just like that. It goes out of control sometimes, it does. Get off. You can buy special foam for this, costs a fortune. I've done the whole of the apartment roof on both sides, just did this method. It's 4 years on, it's still perfect. Right, I'll get them done. I'm just going to pop these spare ones down so they don't slide off and land on the dog. So now we're ready, we can get the whole of that top wall pointed up, matched up to the tiles, on top as well. I want to let these just go off first, let them set, let it do its expanding and sticking. And but yeah, we're getting there. So these are all dry today. I'm gonna start at the top, get this section done, and get this down to an area where I can hopefully reach it off the ground. And change my nozzle a bit. Give this a good wet. Get these tiles stuck in place. There's a couple of big gaps on the top two, but I'll have to get them from the other side. But for now, right, I've got everything up here. I've got a bucket of stones, a bucket of mix, my hammer. It's never easy working on a sloping roof. So I'm going to just carry on, get this bit done. I'll come back to you in a bit.
And this is the back door that Andy put the new latch on to keep Tilly Mint out. The other day, as you can see, moving closer, where the old handle was, we've got a bit of a patch there, so I'm just going to get a bit of oil and touch that up, and the same on the inside where he's had to fit the other side of the latch. And then this banister rail is looking very, very dry, so I thought whilst I got my brush out, give that another go. Keep it preserved.
That's the bulk of it done. That's looking a whole lot better, isn't it? Just got this bit to do here, and then I'm gonna keep going down the wall. Run out of the mix. Time for another one. But yeah, that's the most awkward bit done. The most uncomfortable bit.
So that's the door done, banister done. You'd never know, would you? Can't tell it was even there, that handle. Happy days.
Big hole at the end here. Got a big stone in it to close it off. So I want to, I've got to close this gap off as well somehow. I think this one's going to go sort of nicely in there. It's just a bit sticky out at the bottom, so I just want to see if I can get rid of this stuff. Try that. That's it. That's not so bad. Yeah, same. I've got the same because I've got a big holes here. I really should have done it before I put the frame in, but it'd actually be nice to close the gap off anyway. So yeah, that's the next one ready. I've run out of mix though. Excellent, done pretty well. I'm gonna call it a day though there. Time for a nice cold beer. Got all the tops done. I'm now working on the ground level, which is a lot nicer than struggling on ladders and sloping roofs. So I've got to get this bit, as I've just said, I need to fill this. I'm going to have to start at the bottom to stick stones in there to let gravity assist me. That looks pretty good in there, doesn't it? Close that off nicely. Excellent, so yeah, so far so good. So best laid plans. I've started filling this area in here. I'm not going to get it in one. I'm going to have to put the stones in and then we'll get them later, pointed up later. I'm trying to find one that'll go in there. I think with the persuader he'll persuade in. Two chances, isn't there? I'll dollop of that in. Let's have a look. There it goes. Look at that. Perfect. That's a good fit. So yeah, I'm just going to put a few more stones in the bigger holes and then we'll come to pointing it later on. We've got a bit more pointable things. Lovely. So another mix gone.
So in between doing the wall, I'm trying to have a bit of a tidy up in here because not only we've got a puppy, but obviously all the cats, and we've got the plants here, all the leaves were dropping, and obviously they're growing again now, but it's just a mess. It's been a mess and it's been getting on my nerves. So I'm going to have a bit of a spring clean. We've got friends coming to visit on Sunday and I want it to look nice.
So while I'm waiting for this over there to consolidate and go off a bit, I'm going to carry on over here, being incredibly careful not to drop anything on the floor because Sharon's just cleaned it.
Yes, better not.
I've nothing more to knock off, so we should be alright. Give it a good soak. Carry on. Still a couple of largish holes, but I'll get these as I go. Where's my hammer? Oh no, here it is. Super.
Well, doesn't that look better? The zonked out dog there. Oh, it looks so much better. I'm pleased. Happy days.
Well, that's another fair chunk done. We're down to about here. A wavy line. Not done anything over this side bore yet. Want to let these go off. And I think though now we've got an old door spare, and it's no good for anything. But it might be good to go on here. We're thinking, if only to keep the dust out. We live in a dusty region. It never rains. It's like a dust bowl desert. So I think I'm gonna have a quick look to see before I go too far if we can get the door on here and what it's going to look like. Right, so this is a door in question. It's quite a small door, but I actually think it'll look alright. It also help us to decide what we're going to do with this side, because I think we can put another frame up inside here. It will just fit, and maybe a bit over the top, stone up over the top, obviously all this has got to come off and be cleaned up yet anyway. Well, what do you think, Sharon?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Good.
Yeah.
It does help to keep the dust out, and most of the time it's going to be wide open anyway. It opens so it doesn't obstruct Alfie's entrance hole. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. We'll do that. I say this is kind of original how it was, and I'm not super happy with it anyway. But yeah, that'll work really well. I wanted to have a look before I did it anymore, in case not knowing what I needed to do. But yeah, we'll make that a plan A. I'm sure we'll get to plan B and C before we finish, but we'll call that plan A. So we've got a piece of the would-be frame here, and you might want the tiniest chip off the bottom there, possibly off there, but the rest of it, mega. Yeah, that's definitely a plan A. So there it is, and I've not made much mess either.
Not bad for you.
Not bad.
Still got to clean up again. I've just done my beautiful courtyard, but still.
So yeah,
not bad.
Door in the home position. Alf and Cats in, whoever wants to can still come through here. Yeah, another exciting project to do. Plus we can shut the door and hide all this mess in here until we get to sorting this out. But that'll be coming up in the future. It's nice to have a plan. I'm going to have to move the light switch over a fraction as well. It's typical. What do you expect? So super. I think that's us though for today, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's time for
a nice cold beer. Excellent. What a fantastic. You're full of great ideas.
I know.
Super. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers. Thanks to all our Patreons. Thanks to everyone supporting the channel. Thanks to everyone that's watched. We really couldn't do without any of you guys. So thanks again.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you
We'll see you next time.